Hello, it's me, Beverly, once again. Hi! Another experimental branch of Satisfactory. Yay! I have been doing a little bit of work. Um, I'll show you back down where the steel is manufactured. Um, I've basically. One moment. Need to turn my headset down. The game sound looks okay. I'll turn the game sound down just a tiny touch. There we go. Right. So I've built those Mark II miners over here. Whoa, whoa, that is very loud because I'm right next to them. Okay, turn that down. Right, so yes, we've got the Mark II miners pumping out, as you can see, iron ore, which comes over to these giant industrial containers. Now, I've already said how much I like using these because they do act as a merger splitter, which I find really good because if I wanted, I could bring two coming in and one going out, or I could have one coming in and two going out, or two in and two out. So it is a merger splitter and a buffer as well. So them are filling up. They aren't going anywhere at the moment. Now, what I'm going to do at some point, not necessarily right now, is merge these into here because you can, as you can see, the incoming iron ore is quite lackluster here, to be honest. So I'm going to have a little redesign up here. Basically, I could disconnect this iron ore here and just bring them three in to feed these three separately, and that's what I probably will do. In fact, I think I will, actually. I'll do that now. I can do that now. So what I'm going to do, I want to stop that here rather than in here, because then I'm going to have to bring it down. So yes, I'll bring that to an end here. Now, because I'm no longer splitting that one conveyor belt into three, I can remove these splitters here. And that's also going to simplify this. So we need this one here, so I shall keep that there. And there is there's two. So I could make another. Okay, I'll place down another one here. Oh no, it's there. Duh. There it is. There's a foundry. So I'm going to simplify this even further. Saying we can. And make it a little bit neater as well. So I'm going to bring the three up here. So to do that, I'm going to bring them two out to here. And then, actually, no. I'm going to put that there and there. Now, because of that, I'm going to actually put a power pole here and connect that onto that one, and then put that one onto that one there. Now by doing so, I can now get rid of that cable so it's not glitching into the foundation. So we need 3. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to put a foundation here, just so I've got a walkway that's accessible. Right, I'm going to bring this one back a bit. There. Save me having to go around an obstacle course every time. So, and I'll get that like that as well. We've already got one there. I'll also flatten that out a little bit there, and that's fine. So we can use the stackable here. I will be filling that out in a moment. So we need 3. Now that should go there, no problem. But if I bring it out of these ones here, I can make it a little bit higher, which means the conveyor belt won't need to go from this very low section right up to there. It can actually start from the 3rd section there. So that's about there. Yep. So if I bring that one to there, that one to here, this is why it's probably a good idea to start from the top section and work downwards, and I can't afford that. I need some more steel beams. Okay. Actually thinking about it, I'll put a craft bench here. Then I'll just go up, grab some steel. There should be, well, there's like, oh, I've got quite a bit in my inventory anyway. So yeah, I'll just make some steel beams. And then once we get to the next level of conveyor belt, and we're talking about the encapsulated steel beams, which is fine. But yeah, it sometimes is a good idea to actually start from the top one and work down, so you're not catching the conveyor belts when you're trying to place them. So if we come, that's quite low down there, so if we come up here, that'll give a little bit of a run on the conveyor belt, so it's not such a steep incline, and we can bring in 3 just straight onto there. So let's have a look. Now that I can't afford. I need some rods. Okay. I need to go get some iron rods. I'll go get them now. I'll turn that in-game sound up a little bit now, because we are away from those miners. Right, I may have some in here, because I've been dumping a lot of stuff. At the very least, I might have some. No, I don't. Okay, I've got a lot of reinforced beams, but I can just come along and grab some from over here. Actually, I'll grab some steel. Although, actually, they're all getting used up. Okay, yes, I need to up my steel production. Not my steel. It looks like steel. Iron production. But we are getting quite a lot there, so I'm not too worried about it. But that's, as you can see, is not quite keeping up with demand. And these are filling up quite quickly because what I've been doing, I took the conveyor belt from there, jammed it into that one until it transferred over a lot, and same with that one there. So that's filling them up, but I will need to up steel production. Steel, I keep on calling it steel. Iron production. And we've still got all of those for to be able to transfer through to the other side, which will be used at some point, but not quite yet. I need to get up there as well and then start working on oil. But that isn't quite yet. So we'll get some rods so we can complete this bit. That's enough for now. So we'll bring this up. I'll do the top one first. Yeah, I'll need to make some more of those beams. Yeah, I'll grab some more steel. As you can see, obviously them have stopped producing because there's no iron ore getting brought in. Oh, how many? Yeah, I'll make another. Right, that's 60, and then I'll just make all of these beams, and that should bring steel production up quite nicely because we will be using quite a bit of it. And that's going quite quickly. There we go. It's always handy to drop a crafting bench down where you need them. And they don't use a lot of resources, so that's good. There we go. So now we can bring them down and then feed them into these. Now this, again, I'm trying to make this tidy. So I'll put that on here. From there into there. And then from there to here. And then again I'll get a 3. 1, 2, 3. This top one will go down onto there. The second one might not have enough. Oh, just to there, and then that third one will come down to there, but I'll need to attach that onto there, which I won't have enough. And that's producing already, so I can go grab some. Just wait until I get 10. There we go. So that can start building up resources of steel. Need some more, but let's see if we can actually get that across now, just from that stand to that one. Oh, need one more. Okay. I thought we may have just had enough. Once we get that one in place, then it'll double the production there. Just while we are waiting. So there we go. So we're going to need 8 for that one. And from there down to there, that's another 14. So that's 22. So that's what, 66? So I've got 12 there. How many did I say I needed to get that from there to there? 8, okay. And then we need another 10 beams. And then that'll be that done. Which will be great. There we go. Yes, there's a lot of capacity on those conveyor belts. That's fine. When we come to overclock production on them, then that'll satisfy the needs, no problem. Future proof. Same with the coal. We've got plenty of coal coming in. Now power. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got plenty of headroom there. So we've got all that. Now, I have upgraded quite a few of them cables. Conveyor belts, I should say. So it has helped bring in more iron. Yeah, called it iron. But it's still inadequate, to be honest. Them two have filled up, and that's not a problem. But we get to this one, and we still need a lot of stuff. So that is going to have to wait until we get some more beams, which is one of the reasons why I upgraded the steel production. So that can wait until we get quite a lot of steel made. Now, in the meantime, I think it'll be a good idea to start working on the next section of factory, which is this way. Do I? I don't. Okay. Now I will get under there and clear out those trees, etc., with a chainsaw. But right now I'm going to concentrate on getting this section done. I'll get rid of them with the air of effect and pull up one of those. Same with that, same with the nuts. Now, what I probably will do at some point is maybe replace some of these with the half height foundations, and then I can pull stuff in on conveyor belts underneath, but I don't think I'll need to use it in this situation, though of course I could do if I needed. There we go. So now, of course, we've got steel ingots, which we need to look at turning into steel beams and steel pipes, and only them two at the moment. Now I'm going to remove these buffer storage units and move them around, so it's going to make things a little bit easier, and I'm going to convert them, replace them with the big industrial ones, because we need to try to get a lot of surplus stores. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them here. Again, I'll get rid of those trees with the need some more concrete with the chainsaw at some point, but I can do that while off cam, so to speak. So I'll just go and get some concrete. And that one there, sort that out. I'll take a few. That can go back because it's just a 2, it's a waste of a stack. Sort that, so I've got plenty, right. I could run down this way as well, I suppose. And same here, you can actually get, oops. You can actually get through there, down the side of the conveyor belt. And we're getting ever closer to that waterfall as well, which is handy. I'll do one more. Purposefully building into the ground there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them round here and put the industrial storage there. Now I need encapsulated and I need pipes. I'm going to stick that on number 6 there on the hot bar there. And to make sure I've got enough, I'm going to stick that in my to-do list so I know exactly how many I need. And I'm going to go and check. I'm going to go and check those boxes over there because I may have some steel pipe. I'm not sure. I should have. I don't know if I've got enough concrete, but I've got a lot of concrete. I'll just grab that concrete there. And that, no I don't. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the iron ore and the that coal as well, because I'll process that into steel ingots. 146. Save using up the stuff that we've got in those buffer storage units. Now we need 45 steel pipes, so I'll get that done now, so that's out the way. There we go. Now the beams, we need 4 beams per encapsulated. So that's 180 altogether, which is quite a lot. But we'll burn through what we've got here, then go grab the rest from the storage containers. I am going to bin that. There we go. Oh, I forgot about the other steel. There you go. Oh, I didn't jump there. Right, so not quite enough, but enough for to get a large percentage of those beams, just encased beams, completed. And yeah, right, grab some more. There we go. I'll need some more beams as well to produce the conveyor belts, but we'll get enough to make the 45 encased first. There we go. And then I'll just process the rest into the beams. Again, we'll probably need to make use of the stackable conveyor belt just to keep it nice and tidy, and that's fine. Right, there's the 45. Now just process these into the beams for the conveyor belts. We've got some concrete, we've got some rods, etc. for the stackable, which is okay. So we'll make these. I'm going to bring these in one foundation, just so I know that I can get them nice and neatly. And I'm going to spread these out again so they're nice and neat. So we've got that one there. Make sure that's lined up nicely. That one there. And that one there. So this one, right, we'll bring that there. Actually, I'm going to bring it over a little bit. And I'm going to check this, make sure that that can actually go into there, and it does. I could put it up there as well. So that one I'm going to take to there. Oh, I had on. No. Dismantle there. That will go to there. That will go to there. Now, I don't know what's going on here. That's a bit weird. There we go. And that can get dismantled. That can get dismantled. I'll bring that round a little bit neatly. So that's about there. That can come down onto there. And then from there it can go up to the top when I can afford it. I'll bring that a little bit further. Right, I need some more beams. And that's fine because I'll have a pocket full of... pocket full of steel ingots. Nearly walked off the foundations. That would have been embarrassing. So there, up to the top there. So that can go there. That can go there. And that can go there. And there we go. That's nicely positioned to go into further production. So we've got 3. And we need 2 items getting produced here. The pipes and the beams. This can be stored just and used for whatever I need. These can be taken down. Now I'm going to make 3 lots of each, so they will be split into 3, and I will use splitters. So to do that, also we still use constructors, even though it is steel and it's like next level up kind of technology. You still can just use the constructors because it's a one process. Now we're making 6 lots. 2 are coming in, then we'll be split into 3 each, so that's 6. So we need to make sure we can get 6 things in and have a space here for to bring that down that way. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can't put it there. We're not exactly you know, we do have quite a bit of space to work with. 1, 2, 3. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 here and then run the other one down there and then put another 3. So we can actually put 1, 2, 3 and that'll be fine. I'll do that here. So it's just slightly off center, but I'm quite happy with that. Am I quite happy with that? No. I'm not actually. I want to get that in. So that's easily solved. What I'll do is I'll bend that around from here a little bit more sharply than what it was, so it doesn't take up that space. So I can put that there, and that solves that problem very quickly. There you go. There's a constructor. So I can put that here. There. 1, 2, and there's number 3 there. So we'll get the splitter in here. And bring that in there, and that's in the middle, and that can go there, that can go in there, and that can go in there. I'll need some more. I've still got plenty of steel ingots in my pockets. Now, I'm going to make some more buffer storage after these, but it's just going to be buffer storage, so I can quite happily use the small storage boxes, because it is just buffer storage. And I'm going to need some power, so I'll bring some power over, which can go there, and another one here as a pass through, so that can go that way. And I need 3 from here, so I can put that there, connect that up to there, and to there. That can come over to here. I can feed that one, I can feed that one there, and there we go. Okay, so this is going to be beams. Again, the supply won't really be able to meet production, but that's fine because we will be increasing production at some point. So normal storage containers for buffer storage. Let's just put them in the middle there. So we've got that one there, that one there, and that one there. And there we go. There's the beams. Now these will be the pipes. So 1, 2. Can't fit that one there. Now I'll just move them back a bit just to keep it nice and tidy. So there. Yeah, I'll put it there. 1, 2, 3, and then we've got a nice little space to walk down if we need to, and we'll get a splitter in the middle there, turn the input around there, and then we'll get that in there as well. So we've got that, and we need some more. Again, I've got a load of ingots. Now what I'll need to do is to get ready to make the encapsulated industrial beams as well, which is fine, absolutely fine. I've practically already done it because of the way that I've started to lay out the whole factory in the first place. I will get rid of those trees off cam. So to make this nice and, well, neater, some people say that's not very neat actually, possibly. I'll put that there, and then from there we can go into there. I need power, so I'll do the same. I'll ping this, bring this over here. That can be fed by that one. I'll put another one here because that can feed other things as well later on. And then I'll put a one here, which is solely for powering up the... okay, I didn't actually want to go up there, but that's fine. That works. That can go there, and then them can power that one. That one. And okay, how I don't understand. Oh, I've connected them two together. That's a bit silly, isn't it? That one there, that one there. And these are going to be pipes. And yes, if you've guessed it, I will be making another 3 buffer store units. Make sure that the correct side is showing. Get it nicely lined up there, there, and there. So that can go in there. That can go in there. That can go in there. Actually, that's going to have to be moved. I put that in the wrong place. Silly me. Put you there instead, so you can connect to there, and then you to there. Because when I bring a conveyor belt over to this one, it's going to run straight into that. So yeah. So encapsulated industrial beams. So I need to bring concrete down here. So this is going to be better off. I'll bring it down on this one here. I can bring it down on that one there as well, just the same. It all depends on what's going to be the best for here. So it's either that one or that one. Either one is equally as good. So we need to bring that up and connect it to that one or that one. Do I have enough? No, I don't. Okay, we will just stick with these for the moment. This may be a little bit too tight. No, it's not. Okay. I stand corrected. So that's to about here. Okay. Iron rods, okay. I'll just go make some. That'll do. Right, I'll see if I can squeeze that into there, and I can't. So from there, then I can stick that straight down into here. But for tidiness, make sure that can go in there, and it can. So that's to there, that's to there. Now I'll upgrade that when I can. Which will be in a moment because we are producing the beams now. Not very quickly, but as I say, we will be upgrading production soon. There we go. That can come in and be used to make the encapsulated steel beams. So we've got this one here. Now we need an assembler. Now we could just feed that one in there to make the beams, which is probably what I'm going to do. But we need modular frames and that kind of thing. I'm not going to worry myself with making them now. Right, we've got the pipes, we've got the beams. That's great. How long? 45 minutes. Okay. Now I'm going to go and have a look and see what we need for the next space elevator tiers unlock. I believe it's motors and something. Modular frames. Yes, that's right. Motors. I'm gonna revert back to old-fashioned technology. You should be able to put these in your to-do list, to be honest. So, mod frames. I'm writing it down on a piece of paper with a pen. 500. So I don't forget. Motor is 150. Right. So we need a lot of odds and need a lot of reinforced plates. And I need to get a bridge put in here at some point. So we've got a lot of reinforced plate. But we need a lot of rods. Now let's have a look. We need 500 modular frames. And we need 6. So that is 3,000 rods. Right. Now the production line's been marrying itself away. Let's see how many rods we actually have. I doubt we're going to have that amount, but you can never tell. I need to increase my production on iron things. So that's screws everywhere, but not a drop the drink. Okay, that's a bit weird. So they're my cables. So we'll come down here and trace where the rods are. Just walk on the sides there, and all of those rods are going off to be used for something. But we do have a lot. What's right? Them are plates, right? See, we need to increase our production, to be honest. Now that's full. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of that, open that, and just drag them into there. There we go. That helps that along a bit. Now the other thing, I want a watch, because those go down there with the rods. There's plates, then plates I put through, so that's making reinforced iron plate. And those are making rotors. Yeah. How many rotors do we have? Just out of interest. It should be a lot more. Now we've still got spare production here. So anyway, I'm running around in circles now. We've got 15 minutes recording. Right, I'm going to drop this stuff off. I've got my inventory. Go and pick up a load of rods. See, we've got them sitting there doing absolutely nothing. There we go. Right. Now just make sure modular frame is reinforced plate and rods. So we've got what we need basically in storage. Take all of them. Might as well. And then run back. Grab as many of them as I can, drop some of them back in there. So you've got inventory space to actually create some of these modular frames. And we need 500 of them, which is going to take a while. So this is why I kept this until the end. So basically what I'm going to do is make 500 module frames, make 150 motors, get those sent off and unlock the next 2 tiers, and that'll be it for this episode. So if you don't want to hang around, be free to, because I'm not doing anything fantastic now. I'm just processing these. But that's 10% already done, so it's not that slow. A lot faster than doing it with the assembly. Though, of course, with the assemblers, you can go away and do other things at the same time. So, yeah, it's slower, but in the grand scheme of things, it's faster because you can have 2, 3 lines producing them and you can go off exploring or whatever. There's 100 coming up. So that's already a fifth of the way through, which is good. Of course, I still need to make the motors, but that shouldn't be a problem. Da, da. 140. There's 150 done. So yeah, I'm interested in looking at the higher tech stuff, like the power production, that kind of stuff. That'll be interesting. And using the big fabricating machines as well. I forgot what you call them. The ones that have that's like the 3D printing kind of thing. I have built them before in the last save. But the factory was getting a little bit untidy. So yes, so I decided let's start spreading things out a little bit and making better, well, not use of space, but adding more space into it so it's a little bit neater and a little bit more streamlined. So there's a bit more. There's 250, so we're halfway. And then I'll stick these in so it's not filling my inventory space. I'll make the next full block there, stack. There we go. Right. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 300. I'm going to stick these ones in here, just as I say, inventory space. This is why I need to have the walkways. Right, okay, you can't do the control and drag on this. That's fine. Okay, so I need 200 more. Do I have that in my No, I haven't researched that one yet. Okay. That'll be something for another time. Right, so we'll grab them. And we will grab that one. Okay, I need to get some more. Right, just to see how many do I need. I need 3, so that's 600. I've already got 184. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll grab that. Okay. There we go. And then we'll get the motors done after this. Mm, 58 minutes, that's okay. Just looking up the record time. There's 50. Need 150 left, more to do. It is quite a laid-back game, this, which I do appreciate. I need some more rods. Like some games where you're building factory kind of things, There's a lot of nasty creatures trying to rip your face off. Yeah, there's a few of them in here. Certainly a lot more when you go into certain neighborhoods where you've got all the spiders. Yes, yes, true. But you don't necessarily have to go into those areas. So if you actually are just wanting a chillax game session, it is a pretty good game for to do that. But if you want to have the occasional bit of excitement, then you can also do that and go where the spiders are and all that kind of thing. Which I will be doing at some point. I probably will need to get some more materials for these frames, but that's fine. There's 100. No, I just have enough stuff to make them. That's good. I counted. Well, I did. Get this block done, and then I just need to make another 50 frames and stick them in the altar of the gods. There we go. Last block now. Last stack. Then we look at the motors. 1 hour and 1 minute. Yeah, I'm not going to go that much over the hour, so that's good. That's good. 20 more. 10 more. There we go. That's them done. Stick these in here. Then look and see what we need for the motors. So motor, we need 2 rotors. So that is 300 rotors and 300 stators. So we'll get the rotors. Now I'm just looking at that. There's no light on that. See, there's no light on that that indicator. There's that one there, but there's none on that one. That's strange. Right, 300. There we go. Now stators. I forgot what you need for a starter, because I'm not making starters yet. Probably rotors and pipes or something. Or is it steel pipes and cable? Steel pipe and wire. Okay. So we need 300 starters. To make starters we need 900 pipe and 3000 wire. Okay. Well, I know where to get wire from. Somewhere over here. Maybe over there. It's over that way. Okay. Uh, oh dear, I've forgotten how much I actually need. Um, of course it won't tell me in there that's a constructor, not an assembler. Sorry about this, I've had a slight, yeah, I'm just going to grab the load. There. I know that's way over the top, but I can't remember. And say we need pipes, we'll go over to this side of the factory. I just had a total mind blank. A senior moment. Yes, these are very slowly making pipes. But that's okay. So, motors. I need 300 starters to make a starter. Oh, I've got more than enough. Right, I need 900. Okay, right. Yeah, I know it's a waste, but there's 100. Not that I'm making the starters yet, because that's just telling us how many I can make. I know, I'm wasting wire, but I'm not really that bothered. So we'll get some more ingots. There we go. Still doing okay for time. Halfway on the starters coming up. There you go, halfway. Alright. Got enough for 200 starters now. That's going quite nicely. I will dump some more wire because I was silly and forgot how many I needed. At least I'm not running backwards and forwards collecting more wire, I guess. There we go. Drop a couple more into the rubbish. Right, so I need some more iron ingots, which is fine. I'll just grab some from there. There we go. So 56 more starter, 50, 40. Then I'll make the starters, then make the motors, and that'll be it. Almost. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Make the starters, then make the motors, then send them up. So coming up to 50 motors. Again, I know I'm not actually making them yet, but there's enough to make 50 now. How are we doing for time? 1 hour and 12 minutes. Okay. That's not too bad. $80. 90. 100. 2/3 of the way there. Champion. Of course, things will be different once we get the smart splitters and that kind of thing. It's going to dynamically, and I'd use that word deliberately, dynamically change the layout of a factory. Whether you spend time dismantling your factory and then re-engineering it to take full use, make full use of the splits, the smart stackers and that kind of thing, it's it's a different story, isn't it? Some will, no doubt. Some people have, because that is the fun of the game for them. It is for me, but I'm not sure if I will just go through and dismantle everything in one go, or maybe streamline sections of the factory at a time, and that's probably the way I'll do it, because I do have the space to do it, to say, right, I'll first of all I'll get the, I don't know, the iron plates and rods done so they can all use the same conveyor belts where needed and that kind of thing, or for automated sorting, for instance. So if you have a storage box that you can just drop everything in and then it whizzes away and sticks it into separate storage units for you, then that is probably a good idea. And then, of course, you could get them also to feed off into different manufacturing processes if needed, or just by just on one conveyor belt. It would slow down production, well, supplies, but if you're not really concerned about that, then that's not a problem. Right, let's go and get these up, and we'll send this away. But there's still a lot of things that you need to manually make things or use for research. So having a small sub production system for small runs would be an advantage. Right, there we go. Is she going to say anything? Is it going to trigger a speech? Because sometimes it doesn't trigger it when you expect to get some kind of talk, and sometimes you have to wait for it to, like for research, you have to wait for it to come back down before it fires the audio. So we'll just wait a moment. There we go. And it didn't. Right, we'll have a quick look at see what it's unlocked. Tier 5, oil process and industrial. The manufacturer, that's the one I was thinking of. Fuel generator conveyor belt Mark 4, which is pretty handy. Jetpack, gas mask. Phase 3 is not available yet. Walkways, I need to make those. So I will select that, and we can make that, do that very quickly actually. If you think about what we've got. In fact, I'll just do that now. I'm sure you don't mind. Because this is a different thing, so I don't have to wait. There we go. There and there.
Milestone reached. After medical consultation, additional buildings aimed at factory traversal have been added. Walkways can now be accessed in the build menu.
So if I this is an annoying feature, to be honest, of this game. Tell you what. Now, you've got to find the magic pixel. There. There we go. And there we go. Hey! Don't have to worry of getting flung about the place when I touch a Mark IV conveyor belt when I try to jump over. So anyway, that's a little extra. I know I said I wasn't going to do any more, but right. So I've done a few things. What I'm going to be doing is upgrading the conveyor belts a bit more. I'll do that off screen because it's just very repetitious. What do you mean that's my videos? No. And then I'll come back and get some of the factory done. Work towards getting up there for to make the outpost for the fuel, which is going to be interesting. There's a couple of ways of doing it, and what I might do is I might take it up to there and then along that ridge line rather than getting up to there and then making lots of staircases going round and around, and the conveyor belt lifts, elevators. I'll probably go up there and then make a more graceful route to that area there, because that is ideal staging post to go off and get the oil. But we might do that, well, we'll do that over the next few episodes. But yeah, there's Arc de Triomphe. Well, I'll call it that because of its obvious shape. Anyway, that's it. That's it for this episode. Oh, 1 hour 20. Oh, I'm sure you're used to. And there's the pod coming back down. Used to my long videos. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. As I always say, if you like my content, please click the like button. If you haven't, subscribe. If you wish, click on the notification bell if you want to be informed when I put more content online. Please leave comments, suggestions for this game. Send comments asking for any particular game that you would like me to feature. Anyway, this is Commander Beverly Hunter. Till next time, bye!